But like I say, hey, you saw the information right there. Uh, Coach Dre said he didn't get the link. I sent Coach Dre that link 2 days ago. Let me let me get out of here. Y'all hold tight. I'm finna send him a link. I think Rod backstage now. Rod, y'all hold for tight. Hold for a minute. Hold for a minute. Hold what you got. All right, I'm back. I'm back. Sorry about that. I sent Coach Ray that link two days ago. I guess he. Uh, but anyway, ain't no problem. Ain't no problem at all. We're gonna take care of that in a few minutes. Let me get this out here. Thank y'all for bearing with me. Appreciate it. I appreciate it. What's going on, fellas?
Yo, yo, yo.
What's going on? What's going on?
That's much. That's much.
Hey,
Hey, appreciate y'all for being here tonight. Uh, Want to thank everybody for tuning in. Had a good show today. Like I said, appreciate everybody who took out the time to order the T-shirt. Like I said, it was six, I think it was 7 out. They emailed me. I sent you the link, and she out of town right now on a church conference. But when she get back, Rod, she told me, Rod, Coach Dre, y'all will get y'all as soon as she get back. She's got a new design coming out. She want to send it to y'all. But anyway, hey, let's talk about Coach Prime and the Colorado Buffalo. They on their way to Florida. Dre, they coming to your town, boy. Your town probably won't be the same when them boys come down now. I'm telling you. Them boys, the stars, they America's team. Get this movie up. And what's the excitement been like down there in Florida, Coach Dre?
well, right now it's touch and go because people getting prepared for the hurricane. But after that, the excitement gonna be high. Orlando should be okay. They should get just a little rain, a little wind. Them boys should probably be done touched down by now. But the excitement is high. It's one of the biggest things that come to the state of Florida in a minute. When you talk about Coach Prime and them Florida boys coming home to play against UCF, who think they think right now they probably Florida. Just being honest with you, they probably the best team in Florida. So it's a lot of excitement, but right they ready to go on Saturday.
Okay. All right. Rod, appreciate you joining us tonight. You usually do your afternoon show. Me and Coach Dre usually uh, do our evening show. We ain't gonna call you no guest, but hey, we welcome you to the show tonight. During the week to be with us, and we appreciate you from joining us. But check this out, fellas. All right, Rod, I start with you. Since you the guest, we treat the guests right. What are some of the keys that Colorado must do to win this football game on the offensive side of the ball?
Number one, establish the line of scrimmage, right? That's going to be the key. Establish the line of scrimmage to be able to run the ball, not just run the ball, but be able to pass the ball. So establishing the line of scrimmage allows us to protect Shadur and wide receivers just get them the ball in open space, right? So that'll be the keys for me. Looking at these games, establish the line of scrimmage to be able to run and pass the ball to protect Shadur and also get the ball to our playmakers. It's just that simple.
Coach Dre?
I mean, it's got to be attitude. Like I say, it's only a big game because it's the next game. I don't want my Florida boys to get overhyped. Over. It's just another game. I know we coming home. I know all of this other stuff. Uh, I know some of them right now, they kind of worry about some of their families and stuff like that. So I just want them to be level headed. I want us to come out and play physical. I want us to dominate up front. I think people giving the offensive line a bad rap to a certain degree, saying them boys the same offensive line of last year and stuff. And that's not what I see when I turn on the film, by no stretch of the imagination. The defensive line has been getting better and better every week. I need block. They get a boost back when you get block bully back. To go with Barnes and to go with McNeil and to go with Coates. BJ Green showing you why he came to the University of Colorado. So I expect him to be in the backfield. If they decide to let KJ throw the ball a little bit, I expect them to get back there in the backfield. But we're going to stop the run. We are real pleased with our linebacker play. And y'all know what happened in the second half. So if you don't get it done in the first half, and you let Robinson Livingston go in there and watch get a bead on you, you know what time it is.
Hey, when we look at the offensive side of the ball, uh, when Coach Prime do his recruiting, you notice, I have noticed. I don't know if everybody have known. I know y'all have noticed. Coach Prime got three freshmen getting some playing time. Jordan Seaton, Michael, and Draylon Miller. So I tell you what, hold on. I'm gonna let the coaches tell y'all.
I just want to tell everybody, we get a lot of flack about me being in the portal and all right now. We've got three freshmen on offense that's contributing. We got Jordan Seaton, Michael Welch, and Draylon Miller. So don't let anybody out there tell you we're not recruiting high school players. We're recruiting elite high school players to come here because we're looking for guys that can play immediately. We're not looking for guys to come here in red shirt and sit on the bench and play. We're looking for guys to come here and play now.
So when you hear that statement from the coaching staff, Coach Dre, they letting freshmen play at a high level. They said they ain't looking for nobody just come there and red shirt sit on the bench. They out there recruit. They want some dogs that come in and earn they playing rights. So when you hear the coaching staff or Coach Prime talk like that, what that really mean to you?
And tell you that we told y'all this months ago. Me and Rob told people this months ago. Oh, they don't recruit no high school players. Y'all ain't got no high school players that's gonna play. Y'all just got some average high school players. Okay. But what it shows you, and that's why you got kids flipping, because of the simple fact is that I know that Coach Prime, if I can come in here and show that I can play, Coach Prime gonna let me get on that football field. Michael Welch got in early, and what it says, Michael Welch and Seaton got there early. But the biggest thing is for Draylon Miller to get there in the summer and to still put himself in position to get on the football field. That tell you a lot about that he was an elite football player at the high school level. He wasn't average. And that's what Coach Prime going for. He's not looking for average football players. He's looking for the best of the best. Because when they sit down in front of him, and when your parents sit down in front of him, he's telling y'all the truth. And it ain't just talk. I can prove, I can show you facts. I can show you, you can come to the game. And I told your mama, hey, if you can play, your mama and daddy, if you can play, I'm going to let you play. And you come to the Colorado game, you see freshmen out there playing. I think Cam McHale, if he doesn't get injured, I think he's another freshman that probably will play a lot. Then you got the same thing we're gonna say about the walk-ons. You see Gage Goldberg done dressed out every game. He done went on every trip. He ain't missed a trip. You get what I'm saying? So if you come in here and you a freshman and you can play and you can show that you're gonna work hard, put your nose down and do what you're supposed to do, I'll let you play. And Coach Prime ain't told nobody no lies. He tell y'all that all the time. He don't tell people the lies, he tell people the truth. Sometimes people don't like it, but he tell them. But me and Rob been telling y'all this for months, but y'all keep talking, and we'll just keep listening and giving y'all the information.
When you look at Coach Prime, what the Colorado Buffaloes are doing in the high school recruiting, they just telling you that they not finna just give you an NIL deal or give you some money for you to come here and sit on the bench. We need somebody that can come here and contribute and help us get better, to help us get wins. And so when you talk about the freshman class and what they're doing, you have to put yourself in position to want to play. Don't just talk about it, be about it. And so when you come in here and you show us that you about it and you taking everything serious, all he's telling you is study the playbook, watch your film, be disciplined, and do everything that we ask you to do, and everything else take care of itself. That's it. Just that simple.
Yeah. Okay. So when we look at UCF offensive side of the ball, keep hearing that name, that running back. Coach Dre, you told me about him. the other night. Rob told me about it earlier this afternoon. What do Colorado have to do to slow him down, to keep him from getting 100 yards or more during Saturday game? It's RJ Harvey. What we got to do to slow him down?
I mean, we gotta play. We got alignment and assignment is gonna always be the key. Our alignment and our assignment. We can't try to do everybody's job. I need the tackles to do what they supposed to do. I need the ends to do what they supposed to do. And I need the linebackers to fill the gaps. It's simple. Uh, I mean, he's a tough running back. He's a nice running back. I told people that. I'm not telling nobody no stories or something just cause I'm telling you he can run the ball hard. They got another kid when he gets tired that can come in and tote the mail as well. So we just got to be disciplined. Uh we can't assume. I think they're gonna try us. I think they're gonna try a little play action because that's all anybody been hearing about is the run. But Gus Malzahn gonna come in and try to run the football. That's what Gus like to do with these guys that he has. And then we got to also be disciplined. When I say discipline, because the quarterback can run it as well. So he can stick it in the. You're gonna see a lot of RPO, I think, this week. He stick it in the running back stomach and pull it out, and can go around the end. So the defensive ends got to stay home. That's why I say you got alignment and assignment, and we can't try to be no superheroes. We just got to do our job, and if we do our job, we'll be okay. Uh, but he's a guy that he gonna try to come run the ball, and they feel confident with him. They feel good about what they got going on up front. So we're gonna have to show them that that we can play up front because they feel good about their front five.
Come down to trusting your keys. That's it. You got what you see is what it is. They're gonna run a lot of motion. They're gonna run a lot of things that's gonna try to get you misdirection, get you out of your gap. But like Coach Ray said, you got to play assignment football. Whatever your keys is to read, you got to read those keys first. Don't try to do nothing else out of your position than what you're supposed to do. If 11 players all play together, you see in the second half what we can do. Let's translate that to the first half where we can get all 11 guys on the same page and do what we're supposed to do.
Yeah, y'all right about that. So when we look at Jefferson, the quarterback for UCF, I think he's gonna be a major key. I know he gonna run the ball. I think they're gonna. I believe they're gonna do a lot of play action because when you looked at Colorado State when they played them, that quarterback ran through, but they also threw the ball a lot. Also, Baylor, they threw the ball more than I thought they gonna throw it. And I believe UCF gonna do the same thing. So when you look at the defensive side of the ball for Colorado, on that defensive line, Block Bullet supposed to be back. The addition of Block Bullet is gonna help the defensive line, I believe. What y'all think?
Yeah, I mean you if you watch the well off videos, you can see he the man up front. He the leader of that defensive line with Coates. He demands a double team. If you try to block Bully 1-on-1, it's not going. He gonna be in your backfield giving up nightmares. So with him taking on a double team, it opens up more lanes for the linebackers. It gives Barnes or Coates or whoever's on the other side of him a 1-on-1. I like McNeil this week because I like his speed. Uh, UCF tackles, I mean guards, they're pretty good, but I think McNeil's speed will help him. His first quick step, stuff like that. I think that's gonna help us. But we just like you said, we just got to play alignment and assignment football.
Mm-hmm.
Trust what they've been seeing on tape. RJ, again, I think every team is gonna do that because of the simple fact is they believe that you're not just gonna line. I don't think no team think they can just line up and run the ball on Colorado this year. No
That's
team
right,
come
but
just don't believe they can just come in here. So a lot of that is just them having to do something else because, hey man, we getting behind the sticks on first down. We getting 1 yard or 2 yards. It's still third and long. So we got to do something else because this is not going to work. So you got to keep them guessing. I told you, football is a chess game between offense and defensive coordinators, and so you got to start doing different moves. If you predictable in chess, you're gonna lose. If you predictable, you're gonna lose. So they start doing other things, but it becomes that they just know. Last year, people just, hey, we gonna come in here, we can run the ball on Colorado. That's just not the case this year. You're just not gonna line up and bully us and run the ball down our throats. That's not gonna happen. We got good linebackers, good defensive line play. So that's why a lot of that's gonna happen. But I think also you're gonna see the kid that transferred in from Miami this week too. I think they're gonna try to sprinkle him in because I think they think Coach Prime them may not uh, work on him, game plan for him. So I think you might see the kid from Miami because he can throw the ball a little better than RJ.
That's interesting. That.
With the block bully coming back, it just brings us depth. That's the major key that we need, right? Keep our
Mm-hmm.
defensive line fresh. Because as you see, when Barnes gets tired, he starts to play higher and higher. And so we need him to play at lower pad level. So having Barnes and having block bully on the field at the same time is gonna be disruptive. So that means that should free up somebody gonna make a play, right? That's definitely gonna free our linebackers to go make plays in the backfield. Now is how do we shoot up third downs? Because Block Bully and Barnes ain't in there on third downs. So first two downs, that's why it's so hard to run on us. A lot of times when these big runs are happening, it's third and fourth down. It's not first and second. First and
Right.
second, we doing our jobs. So how do we clean up third down? That's going to be the key to this game. The linebackers is working first and second down. We just got to get better play out of third down. And having Block Booty back is going to help our third down situations because the last few games he has been missing. So the way they done third down situations has been different than what they did the first two games. So that we'll see how it goes with him back now, how they play third down situations now.
So when you look at Gus Malzahn, I'll tell you what. Hold on, I'll let him tell you the respect that he has for Shadua and Coach Prime.
You look at their offense, they got playmakers. I think it starts with their quarterback. He does a good job of throwing the ball vertically down the field. He can extend plays. That's been very impressive, throwing to his right and his left. He's got speed at receiver and some playmakers, at the skill position. Defensively, they're aggressive defense. They challenge you. And they got, I guess, 2 NFL coordinators. And so, it's going to be a good test for us, obviously, a big game for us being at home. Yeah, you got to put pressure on him. There's no doubt. It's a big game. It's the next game, and playing an opponent that is hot. There's no doubt about that. The way they won was really, really impressive. What I admire about him, he does his way. And, this is a deal where you look at, college football as entertainment. And the juice and the attention he brings to our league, I think, is really good. He has his team playing well, and he's doing a good job. And when you let the guy sit back there and have time, he does a good job. As a matter of fact, he does a pretty good job even when he doesn't have time. Yeah, when you watch them, he sticks out. He's just an elite player, and it's really, really impressive.
All right, take what he said and run with it, guys.
Gus Malzahn ain't silly. He know what football look like. He got a national championship. He know what elite talent look like. But the biggest thing is he saw Shador Sanders. Also in that video, he told you I saw Shador Sanders when he was first, when he was like, I think he said 13 or 14. And the only reason people was knocking him down because he was Deion's son. Like, he was the best player there, and the only reason I saw him at a camp, and the only reason he wasn't in the top tier is because he was Deion's son. Gus Malzahn know what quality football looks like. Gus Malzahn has respect, and he a heck of a football coach. You take nothing away from Gus Malzahn and the way he coaches. And again, it comes back to this. You heard Gus Malzahn also in the interview. He say, "I did stuff my way in high school. When I went to high school, I was the guy who was setting the trends and doing this and doing that. And I can do that because I can say stuff that other high school coaches can't say." It's the same way with Prime. I'm gonna do it, and if I'm gonna lose my way. I'm gonna do it my way, because if I lose, I can say at least I did it my way. I didn't conform myself. I didn't listen to this one or do it that way. I did it strictly my way, and that's what I be trying to tell Prime. Prime gonna do stuff his way. Listen to him talk. I continuously tell y'all, he coaches like life is gonna treat these young men, not like how football is gonna treat young men. If you see what happened at UNLV, like people told me and Rob, it's about the money. I'm telling you, we got to get the money. All right. You see what them kids do for you when you don't give them the money that they looking for. They shut it down for you. So you better have some character. You better have some morals. You better be going to that school for something besides the bag.
Right.
Because if you're not, you sadly mistaking yourself, and then you got kids pulling this kind of stuff, and now you don't know what's gonna go on with this kid. And now UNLV in a heck of a position because they starting quarterback gonna go sit down. But again, that's why Prime tell you I don't talk about money. Money ain't no issue. Either you want to come play for the University of Colorado because if you come do what you want, what you supposed to do, you see what Shador, Shiloh, Travis, the walk-ons, and everybody else can get money. So you just gotta come and do what you're supposed to do. The money will take care of itself.
Hey, USC got a problem on their hands because Barry Alexander just shut it down. Y'all talking about money. You went out and paid this start defensive tackle, and he shut it down. But one thing I would test you right now with Gus Malzahn, man, he's a hell of a ball coach. And he's gonna do it his way, just like Prime is. Like Jay said, when you look at this week, this is the week where a lot of kids gonna shut it down. Mark my word. This is gonna be a week where a lot of kids shut it down because this is the week to determine if kids gonna redshirt or if they're gonna hit the transfer portal.
Mm-hmm.
Because guess what? We at week 5. So if you ain't played the first 4 games, you're more than likely you finna redshirt. So a lot of these kids, all right, the money ain't come through after these first 4 games, finna shut it down. So you're gonna see a lot of things that you don't normally see in college football finna start transitioning within these next 3 to 4 weeks. So, hey, I gotta give hands off. I mean, Gus Malzahn, that's just respect. He understands the process. He actually was recruiting Shador, so it's just a respect thing from him. You know, that's really what the biggest piece of what you take out of that interview.
Yeah, you're right. So when we look at I mean I talked to Rob about it today, still on the kick back on it. Travis Hunter. The impact he gonna have on the game. And then when y'all get through, give me the insight on Travis Hunter, shift to Jimmy Horn Jr., what this game mean to him going to Florida.
I mean, for Travis for both of them boys, Travis from down from down south. He just went to play high school football in Georgia, so he a Florida boy. Just in case anybody don't know, Travis Hunter a Florida boy. So for them boys to be coming home, it's big. And then you're the best player in college football, and can't nobody deny you. But Travis Hunter already knows that. You don't have to tell Travis Hunter anything. You don't have to give him no awards. Travis Hunter knows when I get off the bus, I'm the best football player here. I don't care who shows up. I don't care what y'all talking about. I know when I get off the bus, every Saturday, I'm the best football player that's going to touch the football field, and he exudes it. But he exudes it, why? Because he does the right things all the time. He does the right things all the time. He's not trying to go out. He's studying. He got a 4.0. He got a 4.0 GPA in college at the
Yep.
University of Colorado.
Right.
He's not trying to go out and hang out and do this, that, and the third. He's doing the right. He's winning because he's winning at other aspects of his life besides football. And when you do that, you can do what Travis Hunter does. He prepares like he's supposed to. That's why he can dance and have fun and laugh and kiki, because I know I'm prepared for anything that goes my way. Is he going to have slip-ups? Is he going to drop a ball and stuff like that? Oh, yeah. Yeah. But he knows he's the best. And for Jimmy Horn, hey, man, my guy, he home. He really, really home. He about 30, 20 minutes away from home. Everybody going to be in the city. It's big for bro. It's big for bro. I really want him. I just don't want people to overwhelm him. So I don't want to talk about that much. I just want him to. I know he home now. He can kind of relax, kick his feet up, get his mind right for these next 2 days, and be ready to play on Saturday. But it's big for Jimmy. And for LeJohntay, them guys. Them Florida boys that's right. From right down the way, down South Florida. It's big for them. You get what I'm saying? But I just want the boys to relax. Fellas, listen to me, relax. It's okay. We home. Hey, it's just like a home game, just like any other day, any other Saturday in ballpark play. Any other Saturday in ballpark play. We just showing up to do what we do. We just showing up to do what we do. But it's very big for him. I think it'll be the first time some of his relatives get to see him play and stuff of that nature. So it's gonna be real big, a little emotion. So I just want him to be able to clear his head. I don't want people to bombard him with stupidness and dumb questions and all that other stuff. You know what I'm saying? We at the crib. Y'all know what to expect. You get what I'm saying? My boy gonna have front seat, so don't even act like you don't know. We gonna have the chains on and all that, cause that's what we do down here. You know what I'm saying? But
Yeah.
he's just gonna be ready, baby. He gonna be ready.
Man, when you look at Travis, man, when he come out there for pregame, I just want somebody from UCF to poke the bear. I just want him to poke the bear. Just poke him. Let him know we here. Because when you poke the bear, hey, Travis turned into a whole different another human being. But no, on a serious note, with Travis Hunter, man, he's the best player in college football, hands down. There's nothing you can do with him on the field. When Travis is dancing, that's when he's most locked in. When you think that he's playing around too much, that's when he's the most focused. If you don't see Travis dancing around and stuff, he lackadaisical. So he sometimes you'll find it. But this year he's on a mission. He got his why. He understands his why this year, and whoever's in front of him, he coming at him. He just wants you to bring your best because he on a mission to show some people something. Because he hear all the naysayers, hear everything that's talking, and I'm telling you right now, I sit next to his daddy pretty much almost every game. So trust me, his daddy be ready to go to war with people. So I know what Travis Hunter be wanting to do. So hey, y'all boys, hey, keep playing. All the talking, because he see it, he hear it, his dad hear it. I tell you, I talk to his dad almost every freaking game. I run into him, I talk to him, and we always sitting close to each other during the game, so I know what it is. But for Jimmy Horn, it's homecoming, baby. Hey, you know what's up, baby. Hey, come on, we had that talk, so let's do it, man. You home? It's time to show what you got. Just relax, man. Don't put no added pressure on you. You know what time it is. You know the whole city coming out. Let's just have fun. Let's enjoy this process. A major thing that I want, just players, just have fun. Don't try to over-expedite this process. Just have fun. Because when y'all have fun, this whole situation, the game, it just comes easier. So have fun with it.
There's a lot, like I said, we're talking about Travis Hunter, man. There's a lot of people got something to say. I seen this interview today between these two guys right here. I'm gonna let y'all check it out.
And that's I mean kind of off subject, but that's what I see from Travis Hunter right now out in Colorado. Great receiver, but I feel like he's getting so much work at receiver because of who his quarterback is. And he has that demand, that leadership, like, we're going to go run these routes.
Right.
So for a lot of people, they look at that and, they look at him play corner. Oh, he's making plays. He got picked. He got forced a fumble. Like, I still think he'll be a better corner because he hasn't really put the time in to really learn, like, what he's best at.
Exactly.
I watch him. He makes plays. And I'm like, oh, he's just being a great athlete.
That's it.
I don't care if he got Prime, but Prime's a head coach.
Yes.
How much time does he really get to just work with him time in, time out? And I think over time he'll start putting more time in and concentrating on it. That's why I'm interested to see what he wants to play. Now, a lot of people say he can play both. It's unlikely because I don't think a coach would allow it. I think he could, but obviously it's risky.
Right.
I just want to see him get paid, so.
So people don't understand. Travis been with Prime way back in Jackson State. You don't think you don't talk him just about much as he know on the defensive side as a cornerback? Coach Jordan?
I
It
mean,
don't matter if he is the head coach.
that's Asante Samuels. Them guys, they got their feelings. Everybody got an opinion.
True.
They played it. They done played to, and Asante Samuels done played it to the best of his ability. He all pro. I think he should be a Hall of Famer. No ifs, no disrespect. Travis Hunter is one once in a lifetime type of athlete. He only comes around every now and then. And if any NFL coach don't try to play him on both sides of the ball, I don't know. Listen, don't worry about it. Don't worry about it. I know it's a couple of them that's gonna do it. It's a couple of them that'll do it. You can't try to harness that kid. That kid in prime is trying to show you that he can do it. He's doing this at playing against a faster pace. In NFL, they go to the huddle every play. So now imagine him being able to
Right.
rest and get himself together before every play instead of just having to line up. But he said it. Look, he tackling. He making interceptions. He running routes. He doing that. What I just want to know. I want to ask him what else y'all want him to do.
I don't understand it, bro.
What else y'all want him to do? But again, man, them guys' opinions. They played in the league. I can't. I'm not gonna take nothing from them. That's how they feel. But I feel like the NFL has changed a lot since I think those guys have played. And so I think, and again, I don't think you've seen a Travis Hunter. Charles Woodson, you get respect to him, Champ Bailey, the great Bo Jackson in prime. I think those are the only guys who's ever tried to do that in college. But when you get to the pros, Deion did it with Dallas. When Barry Switzer got to Dallas, Barry Switzer said, "Hey man, I'm gonna play you on both sides of the ball. I don't know what these people talking about. We're gonna get our money's worth." And so, but you also hear. But like I say, I take the good in the conversation. I don't really look at the bad. You also say, right. I just want him to get paid. So long as they put in that my boy should get paid, I'm good with that. You get what I'm saying? They just want him to get paid, and we want 40+ million after this rookie contract, 40+.
Man, listen. When it comes to Travis Hunter and NFL talks, I'm gonna tell you this. I promise you, he ain't going to a team that ain't finna have that conversation about him playing both ways. I promise you that. Them talks are already being had by NFL executives.
Yeah, you're right, bro.
You gotta think about it. I can get Travis Hunter, and I can get 2 players out of Travis Hunter. That's an extra roster spot. So you think I ain't fit? And then on top of that, when you at practice, it's not like the old days where you in padded practices where it's a bunch of contact. They're eliminating contact more and more in practices. So his body is going to be able to be fresh. So you trying to tell me he can't do it? You have to stop judging stuff off of what it used to be the NFL and what it is now. They don't even allow you to hit the wide receivers in the NFL. And if you do, it ain't a hard hit. Because most of the receivers going straight to the ground as soon as they catch the ball. So what are we really talking about? It just, hey man, just talk about his skill set and what you see, right?
Right.
Because what you're trying to do is to minimize what you think he can do. And Travis is gonna prove to you that he can do something that's never been done at the NFL level. Consistency.
Right. Yep.
Guess what? Travis is gonna put on some more weight when he get on to the NFL. He's going to get stronger. Do we not think about these things? Or we just going on and just having a conversation? But everybody's gonna have an opinion, man. So you just gotta roll with it.
Yeah. All right. You're right. Right. Everybody got an opinion, but hey, when we look at this offensive line, I think it's going to be another key for Colorado to get off to a fast start. And when y'all told me a lot of coaches be, Ross said he was there, he see the coaches coach. And I'm going to play this video. I played it earlier today.
Communicate. Move people off the ball when we run it. Protect the fucking quarterback. He is getting hit way too much. I don't like you, so I know you don't like it. I know you like it. Take pride in not letting your man hit the quarterback. Do we understand that? Sir. I don't want to see him on the ground no more. It's time to go home. Hey, no more MMA. Execute the game. Cover your ass off. Let's go get this. Let's go take this game over. Y'all fucking with me.
Phil Loho, D. Lou. What y'all think about those assistant coaches Coach Prime I brought in to the team, Coach Dre?
We told y'all them guys game changers. Hey man, if you can't get yourself going after that, I don't know what else to tell you. But that's the passion that you got to have as a football coach. You gotta want what's best for your guys in the property that you got standing behind you. Not only is that my boss, you got to understand the position that a guy like Phil Loho's in. Not only is that the quarterback, but that's my boss's child back there. How I'm gonna look this man in the face if my position guys get him hurt? So it's about a pride thing. I told you, offensive line is a want-to job. You gotta want to do that job. You can't. It's not everybody don't sign up for that, and that's why left tackles make the most money besides quarterbacks.
Right.
And that's I tell kids that all the time. Little league coming up, parents, everybody want their kid to be the running back and the quarterback. Want my baby to be the receiver. Hey, listen, my sons was heavy set kids, except for my oldest. So I taught him that. But the first thing I taught David and Jaden was to put their hands in the dirt and go get the quarterback and how to block. Phil Lohos is a great football coach. I heard people say, "Oh, who is this guy he hired? Oh, he don't got no coaching experience. Oh, I don't think that's a great hire." What you think now?
Some of them still think it.
Coach Lewis.
So,
Some of them
Coach
still think
Lewis.
it.
oh yeah.
Coach Lewis is a motivator, man. I love
Man,
the way
he
he
is.
coaches. I love the way he coaches. He hard nosed.
Yeah.
He's just about business. Like he tell you, hey, work don't care who do it. Work just want to get done. That's his motto with those kids. And then you add Sapp in there, and you add the great Dancy in there. You can't ask for nothing better. But these coaches are coaching. They're coaching with a passion. And like we came up with this. Like we told y'all, they got a purpose. Our purpose is we tired of hearing we can't coach. We tired of hearing y'all can't play. We tired of hearing this a reality show, that this ain't a football team. Everybody's tired of that. So now everybody's bought in, everybody's all in. And so, but you got great coaches. And I'm so proud of both those guys and what they're doing with these young men. We're getting better. Like I say, I think we get an offensive line a lot of flack sometimes. Sometimes it's on our quarterback every now and then.
Mm-hmm.
Sometimes it's on the stunts. And then the offensive line is a jail unit, and we've been piecing and parting things together. So I think once we get a good five that we feel really good about, we'll see a better unit, a better continuity. But we run blocking pretty well. I mean, we run blocking very well. I love the way we run blocking. We just got to get a little better at the pass setting and the pass blocking, and I think we'll be all right. But Coach Lohos is doing a hell of a job.
All I got, this is the real question. If you a defensive tackle, how you not looking at Colorado? If you a dog, like you say you a dog, how you not looking at Colorado with Coach D. Lou and Sal and Dancy? Like, you play that video to any D line, ain't that what type of coach you want? Somebody that's gonna bring that fire, that's gonna hold you accountable, that's gonna lie.
And the key word is saying, "Are y'all with me? Are y'all with me? Are y'all with me?"
Yeah. That's the part, is he in this with them. He ain't just telling you what to do. He's showing you how to do it. He getting in, he putting in the reps with you. What else you want out of D-line coach? So when we talk about where this recruiting go, what D-line is ready to come to Colorado and put this work in? That's what I want to know. Because, boy, the coaches we got, we ready to go. But when it comes to Phil Longhouse, he's recruiting too, right? He understands, hey, I got to get it done now, but I also got to get it done in the future. Look what he's bringing on campus. Well, hey, minimum was 6'5", 325. Every time you turn around, it's 6'5", 325. When you talk about offensive line that's coming on campus, every time he's getting them. So, hey, we working not just on the field, off the field, and doing the game. What else can you ask from a coaching staff? So when people start to get on this coaching staff, the work is being done. Whether you see it or not, it's a whole different other story. But if you go to a game in person, it'll open your eyes and you start looking at this coaching staff real different. It's easy to judge things when you don't see the full book, the full cover. When you're just looking at a microscope or something, it's easy for you to play this game, to play a narrative. But I just want you to go to the game and really watch the sideline after certain things happen, and you'll get a different understanding about this coaching staff.
Coach Dre, here we go. Robert Livingston. Let me know what you think about
The
it, bro.
fire. We got to put it out. Right? Hold them to a field goal attempt, right? Get momentum back. Hit one wide and money on the flow. Let's go. Let's get off the field on third down and let's attack it. Right? You're not running for shit. Keep playing downhill. We're doing a great job up front. All right, everybody with me? I want to see you make plays, big fella. Let's go. Right? They got 3 timeouts with 43 seconds left. All right? Let's fucking go. All right? It's hard count. It's direct runs and it's shots. Right? Feel the energy. There ain't a lot of shit in here. Let's be the motherfucking difference right here. Right? 3 and out, short field. We go down and score, and the place goes crazy. All right? Everybody with me? You want to put dime out there? Just does everybody know where they are in dime? Field goal block. Right? Is everybody good? All right.
Coach Dre, there's money on the EMF flow. And, yeah, boy, yeah, you got to give it to the dude, man, to fit right in with that culture.
I'll say this again. When you talk about the best defensive coordinators in the country, you ain't talking about Robert Livingston. I don't know what you looking for. I don't know what you looking for. And to know that this guy hasn't called the defense but it goes back to the principles that Coach Prime lives by. The man, he checks every box in the principles. So Coach Prime expected this guy to go out here and be able to do this because he lives by the principles that I live by. He comes in. He had no problem. He didn't say, "Oh, coach, I got to be able to bring my guys in. I need a space for some of my guys. That's who you got, coach. Okay, I'll coach with them." No, coach, I don't got no philosophy. I'm gonna come in and I'm gonna watch these guys and I'm gonna put me together a defense to go along with what's best for us. What's best for us. And then I'm gonna get in here and I'm gonna ingrain myself in this culture and see what these boys going through and see how they living. I'm down here scratching the ground with them. I'm gonna make it rain. I'm gonna do all this stuff to let these kids know that I understand where they're coming from, and so they'll play and they'll go. Them guys will run through a brick wall for Livingston. Those guys will run through a brick wall for Livingston. It ain't nothing Livingston can say right now that they ain't gonna do. It ain't too many things. And when you got kids on that kind of line, on that kind of rope, boys, it's some folks in trouble. It's some folks in trouble. They ready to hunt. And you can believe he know how big this is. He knows the environment they're going into. He knows that the price that's going to be paid for this right here. And that's every week. And so, again, if you talking about defensive coordinators, and we not talking about Robert Livingston, the way they talked about Kirby Smart when he was at Alabama with Nick Saban, the way they talked about all these, the way they talked about Stoops, and the way they talked about the other Stoops. If you not talking about Robert Livingston is the next best upcoming defensive coordinator around, I don't know what else to say. It's everything that guy does. And that's the thing when you go out and get a guy that is improving. So when he's out there, he's jumping around because he knows he got to prove himself too. So
right.
Hey, I need y'all to help me. You get what I'm saying? Just like y'all need me to help y'all, I need y'all to help me. And them guys are helping each other wonderfully. And like you say, when it comes to recruiting, why not? Why not? Why wouldn't you want to come play for this? Why wouldn't you want to come play for this? Hey, like I told y'all, it's bad for business. Hey, this hurricane, that was UCF and Florida State. They real happy this Helene coming through here in Florida because they was finna come to Florida and shut it down this week now. They was gonna come to Florida and shut it down. They was gonna go around and pick a few of these Florida boys up. Hey, so boy, y'all better be happy. Them people got to be confined to their rooms for the next few days because you know what I'm saying. They was coming down here to do damage and just coming down here
to
do things.
Hey, the dog catcher was finna be out. I'm trying to tell you, he about to be out. He about to be out of the loose, baby.
I think, Rob, you told they don't sold out the recruit section, boy.
The recruit section is sold out for UCF. Trust me. Hey, listen, my nephew's on the list now. It's sold out. So,
boy.
I know what I'm talking about now.
Florida finna be hot, boy. Ooh-wee.
You had, and what people don't know is with that recruiting list, you had the reason they can put it out because you got to have your name or have be confirmed by Tuesday if you're coming or not. So what happens is you know, you got every recruit that's coming. Ask Florida how that worked out for them when they played Miami.
Right. But the game sound like it's gonna be bigger than Georgia and Florida, boy.
Hey, hey,
It is because of the simple fact you got the biggest legend in Florida sports coming home with
Right.
with some Florida boys that has that kind of impact on their cities and their state. I mean, and this state. And now you talking about UCF, the upcoming program who've been getting treated like the sister school, and you got two of the major schools that's supposed to be the big dogs out here getting their butts whooped every week. You get what I'm saying? You got Florida State
Right.
0-4, you got Florida horrible right now, and Miami the only thing else that's really good. You get what I'm saying? South Florida playing tough. They playing some tough opponents, but they playing them good. And so the two schools and fam is playing good. So the schools that you get treated like the stepchildren, they the people that's playing well. And so now for Gus Malzahn, that like this is why he wants them kids to be here, because of if somehow he can pull this off, he can say, hey, I'm the big, you know, I run Florida. You get what I'm saying?
Right.
You need to come to UCF, go to Florida State. Don't go to Florida. Don't go to Miami. Come to UCF. I can make it happen. We're going to play guys like this. And that's, again, it's a recruit tool. Man, we got Prime in our conference. Don't y'all want to come play against Coach Prime and get this and get that? So it's a big recruiting tool right now for Gus Malzahn. But again, you bring all these kids here and we come out here and do what we do. And you got them Florida boys over there also with them Florida, you know, and they got that swag and they talking to them. It's a different kind of beast. And I know some top recruits that's gonna try to be in the place for Saturday at 3:30. No
Okay.
doubt about it.
hey, it's gonna be loaded. UCF ain't even reporting who really gonna be there. There's a lot of top talent kids that's on that list that ain't even listed that they gonna be there, and they really come to check out Colorado, right? That's really
Right.
what they there for. But you know, you got to play the game and you know go on a recruiting visit, whoopty wop. But a lot of them gonna be there to see how this Colorado team really look, how this coach staff really coach, right? They gonna get to see some of that stuff on the field, interactions, things like that while they there. So it's a win-win from both parties, for both schools, per se. So I don't want to discredit UCF in the situation because it's a win for them too, as
Right.
much as a win for Colorado on both sides. So when you talk about the recruiting landscape, we just know, hey, if you don't think Colorado got them Texas stuff going out right now, well, and then they know who's gonna be at the game. Oh, trust and believe, they know. So, hey, you got to take advantage anytime you get to see Prime because some of these players might get a break or so to be able to come up to Boulder. But why not get a free look in your home state where you ain't really got to travel? It makes life easy. So, hey, load up, baby, load up. It's flip season, so hey, Colorado could pull some stuff off, but you got to take care of business first. That's the first thing on the thing. It's got to go 1-0 this week. No matter how you want to look at it, you got to go 1-0 this week.
Yeah, that's good. That's so. What important role Coach Rich will play this weekend?
Man, listen. I hope everybody from Colorado, all the other people who was asking, well, man, why Coach Prime hired this guy from FAMU, Florida stuff, Florida A&M? Hey, come watch it. Come watch him get treated like Michael Jackson. Come watch him get treated like Michael Jackson. He the man. He the man here. He go find the talent, the untapped talent. He go find them diamonds in the rough, them guys that people ain't thinking about, that they pop up on your screen. And once Riz make them popping, like I say, Riz had 5 and 4 stars coming to FAMU games. And I mean, legitimately was thinking about coming to play for FAMU. He's a great human being. The things he's done in life, what he's done for the Tallahassee area, I know he's probably pretty worried right now because Tallahassee is in the eye of the storm. So it's a lot of his family and friends that are up there. So we send prayers for that. So I know he's probably a little worried about that because he's from that area. But what he's done for that area, up north in the panhandle of the state of Florida, and what he's did for kids, getting them into school. He had his own 7-on-7 team. That's what me personally, I got to see him and know him because we had our own 7-on-7, me and my brothers up here. And so we used to go all around the world and all around the state of Florida and play against those guys. And what he does for kids, you would want your kid to play for him. You would really want your kid to play for him. He's a great coach. I think he's the hell of a recruiter, and like I said, he's the man in the state of Florida. So when he comes home to the state of Florida, and he gives you a phone call and tell you need to get down here and check it out, you better get down there and check it out because he's the man, and Coach Prime respects him a lot. Again, Riz told y'all if you ever watched any of his videos that he got offered a job to come the first year. When Coach Prime first got the job. So Coach Prime been knew about Coach Riz. But here, like I said, the Hurricanes are stopping a little bit of what they were going to be able to do because they're not going to be able to travel to certain places. They ain't going to want people on the roadways tomorrow and stuff like that. So, but Friday, hopefully they can get on the phone, try to get a few of the boys down here. A lot of high school games have been canceled, so that's another thing that's going to hurt them. Some of the coaches you can't go check out some of these guys because a lot of high school games have been canceled. I know ours has been canceled and moved. It's a lot of high school games been canceled this week, so you can't even go see any high school guys this week.
You think that is a chance before you go, Coach Ray? You think there's a chance they're gonna cancel this game here? CUF,
No, sir.
UCF?
No, sir. No, sir. No way.
Okay.
It'll be gone. It'll be long gone. The hurricane will come through here. It's supposed to come through this time tomorrow night. It's supposed to hit this time tomorrow night, and it should be gone by early Friday morning up into Georgia by 2 p.m. And in Orlando, they're just really supposed to get tropical force winds, not hurricane
Boy,
force
it look
winds.
like it's already in Georgia. It's killing outside, boy.
Yeah, boy, it's killing. It's killing up here right now.
Yeah,
So,
boy.
but in Orlando and even in my area, it's just supposed to get really hard winds, a lot of rain. But by Saturday, I think it should be beautiful. Friday, everything should be clearing out. So by I'm thinking for Saturday, they should have everything. But no, they won't cancel this.
Even with games being canceled, they gonna find a way to do some recruiting this weekend. Even with games being canceled, they gonna find a way. And if you, hey, listen, if you got any question about Riz, did you just watch that last flip he just had? Where he from? I just want to know. You know, we got some Florida boys that just flipped. You know, but hey, he gonna keep working. He gonna keep grinding. It ain't just Riz. You know, you gotta give credit to JB. You gotta give credit to Corey Phillips. Them guys working, man, and they ain't stopping. This just the start of what they got working. They brewing something up for this class of 25. So don't be surprised if Colorado end up with a top 10 class. Don't be surprised because they working on some flips and it's some more stuff to in store. So, man, shout out to Coach Riz because he doing his thing, but this type of recruiting stuff is doing their thing. And once you get on campus, it's hard to say no. It's hard to say
Hold
no.
on. Question. No, Mac. He not from Lake City. Jimmy from Sanford, right outside of Orlando. It's like 15 minutes outside of Orlando. He not from Lake City. Lake City is up a little further towards me. Jimmy is from right around in that Orlando area. He went Sanford, Florida. He played at Sanford High. So yeah, no, he's not Lake City, Sanford. Right there in that area. Like I say, he right from around that area. So everybody around that Orlando, Kissimmee, Sanford area, all of them guys know Jimmy Horn.
All right, let's move on. Like I said, we're still talking about shift back to the players. When you look at Cameron, Samuel Craig, Travis Hunter, and Hill Green on the defensive side of the ball, what do you expect for those three guys to bring to the table? Before you go, you know I got to get these videos up.
Just the burst, fearlessness, run through, face up, finish tackle.
Hunter comes out for this snap. Ooh, Marshall. Oh, goodness. How many times have we seen the Hill Green lower the boom?
Oh, my goodness. I love Nakai Hill Green.
Talk to me about them three guys, fellas.
I mean, when you talking about the leader, you talking about Nakai Hill Green, and I only noticed it in these films. He the guy with the green dot on his helmet. I thought it was Bentley until I really looked at the film. He's the man with the dot on his helmet. He's becoming the unsung leader of this defense. They move the way he moves. Him and Silman Craig, they lead this defense. Like you say, Travis Hunter is just a dog. He gonna do what he's supposed to do. You can believe he gonna come and do his thing. He just asking everybody else to come do their job. When you got a guy like Simon Craig, Hill Green, and then I put Block Bully with that up front. Those four guys, I think they command the respect of that defense. They control that defense to a degree. And so I told you what I feel about Simon Craig. He's the true definition of dog. When people talk about a dog player, a guy with dog mentality and dog mannerisms, all you talking about is Simon Craig. He want it. He want it. He want it bad. Uh, he don't want nobody. He don't want nobody to hand him nothing. He just gonna come. He gonna come earn it. He gonna work for it. He ain't never asked nobody for no handouts. He's earned everything he's got. Like I told people when Hill Green stepped on campus and the first interview I heard him have, I said, "Hey man, that guy's a starter for the University of Colorado." I never wavered in that, but I knew it wasn't just gonna be given to him. I knew he was gonna have to earn it, and he went out there and earned it. And then when you like I say, Travis Hunter is Himothy. You know, he should be the front runner for the Heisman until December when they hand the Heisman off, hand it out, and they give it to him. He's the best. Like I say, he's just the best football player when he steps off the bus.
When you look at Cam, man, he just wants to put his head down and work. He don't care about his name being called because he's been doing this. He's been doing this all his life. It's just y'all are getting to see a taste of what it was. He was doing this at Jackson State, right? All American at Jackson State, and people wouldn't give him credit. They said, "Oh, you can't do it here." He proved it there. Oh, you can't do it at a Power 5 level. He not. He proven it there. So every time you see Cam, he's just showing you, man, just put your head down and work and be consistent every day. This is what it gets you. When it comes to Travis, what else do you need to say? He just does what he does every single game. You know, hey, that's one person that I ain't got to worry about. He gonna be consistent game in, game out. I ain't got to worry about him getting in trouble. I ain't got to worry about him doing a lot of things because he understands the importance of what it is. He understands the importance of, you know, what the NFL people are looking for. And so he's just doing what he do. When it comes to Hill Green, he's the leader. He's the one that's got the troops rally right now. He's the person, hey, he's the communicator on defense. Whatever I'm telling you to do is, hey, let's do it at the best of your ability. But it all starts up front. Because I don't want to forget about up front with the leader block bully. Even though y'all didn't see him on the field, he had a big key role in the way that game played out on both sides of the offensive line and defensive line. He was the person that was talking to the offensive line more than anybody. And that's what a lot of people don't know because they didn't show it. He was sitting right next to the offensive line majority of the game and talking to the defensive line. Block bully is the true leader and on both sides of the ball that makes all this stuff go. Because he has those conversations with the offensive line during the game. A lot of people don't even know that.
Hey, what's the key for Colorado on defense to stop this running attack from UCF? What are the keys?
Clog up gaps. Simple. Clog up gaps. The more gaps you clog up, the better opportunities you give for our linebackers to go make plays. You cannot create gaps for them because if you create a gap, they will go through it and it will be 20, 30-yard pop runs. So you gotta seal up the gaps and let the linebackers play freely and scrape.
I mean, the biggest thing is we got to be sound tacklers. We got to be sound tacklers. We got to break when we hit people. We got to get 11 men to the football. We got to put people on the ground, but we got to be sound tacklers. I'm always saying it's going to be a lineman assignment. We got to do our job. We can't be superheroes. We don't need 11 Batmans. I need 11 guys out there doing their job and just your job. Don't worry about what that man's job is or that man's job is. If your job is to go through the B gap, go through the B gap. Your job to go through the A gap, go through the A gap. Do your job, alignment and assignment, and that'll take us a long way. And then we got to be sound tackling. We can't miss tackles. We can't we
Right.
can't we can't let people bounce off of this running back. He's strong. He
Yeah.
runs with a low center of gravity.
Right.
He'll bounce off. But you're not a sound tackle. And then we done stopped you in the backfield for 2-3 yard loss, and he done made a 5-6 yard gain out and 15 yard gain out, and he runs hard. So we just got to stay focused and be sound tacklers and do our job. Hey guys, just do your job. Do your job. You can't do everybody's job. Just do your job and let everybody else do their job. And everybody got to rally to that football. We need 11 men to the football.
Got this guy right here. He made a little statement, which I've been saying too. Let's see what y'all think about it. Isaiah said, since UCF got them running back, Colorado need to play three linebackers, 4-3 defense. What y'all think about that?
I'm not gonna never question the coach and what he doing. I think y'all kind of seeing a 3-man linebacker. If y'all really look at it, if you really look at it, it's just not a linebacker out there. It's somebody. They're playing a shell of the. It's really a shell to me of the 4-4, but it's just disguise. So they playing a lot of disguise defense. But we got five. We got what you're asking. What you're asking for is 3 people in the box. They got that on alignment,
Yeah,
on a lot of those plays. If you go back and especially if you look at this past game and you look at that North Dakota State game, you see a lot of the guys are. If he's down there with a line, if you see a safety or somebody down there in the box, he's pretty much a linebacker guy. He just can back out and he knows what his coverage is going to be. His coverage is probably the curl, the flat zone, so he can also play. He can help in the run. He's a bonus run stopper, but he knows what he has to get in the coverage. So I mean, we're pretty much doing what you're asking, just not with 3 linebackers on the field with 3 linebackers, but we getting the same look with what we got lined up.
Coach hit it right there in the head. Craig is Cam is basically the linebacker, really. When you really look at the defense, the way they got it out there, Cam is really the third linebacker. He's just not listed as a linebacker. That's the only difference. You see Carter over the top, but really Cam is really the third linebacker. Now, if Shiloh was playing, Shiloh would be and Cam would be the high safety in that situation. So you're basically already seeing it without another linebacker because it gives him more versatility. Because if you put a linebacker out there and somebody motions away, now you got a linebacker on a running back versus you got Cam on a running back. So it's actually a bonus benefit by having Cam out there because now Cam has the assignment of the running back. If they send somebody in motion, Cam is the guy who's taking that person.
you're right. You're right. All right, got a couple games this weekend besides that one. When y'all look at the University of Georgia and Alabama game head up, what y'all think about that?
I mean, it's gonna be a good test. A great test for the new head coach for the University of Alabama. Uh, we're gonna see what he made of. I think South Florida took him to the brink. They just didn't have enough in the fourth quarter, and they just overpowered them with what they had. We're gonna find out what Jalen Milroe's made of this week. Kirby Smart done been pushed to the brink. Uh, I think he should have lost the other week to Kentucky. I think Kentucky did everything but give him the football game. But so I expect a good football game. Uh, and either one of those teams can win. So I'm just expecting a good football game.
If
But I got Georgia winning by at least 7.
if I'm Alabama, I'm watching that Kentucky game and I'm implementing everything I just seen Kentucky do. Everything. Because Georgia couldn't score. It was field goal after field goal after field goal after field goal after field goal.
Right.
It's just if Kentucky scores one touchdown in that game, Georgia loses.
Yep.
Georgia lose. But they couldn't. They could not score a touchdown. So if I got Georgia winning by 3, but if I'm Alabama, I'm watching that game against Kentucky, and I'm doing the exact game plan what Kentucky did.
All right. Last one. Kansas State, Oklahoma State. What y'all looking at? And how you think it's gonna turn out?
This is gonna be an interesting matchup. It is interesting.
Kansas State need this bad. Kansas State need this bad. They need it more than Oklahoma State. Kansas State need a bounce back win. If Oklahoma State goes out here and imposes their will on Kansas State, I think Kansas State might be in trouble. Uh, I got a bounce back game for Kansas State. I like the way their I like their coach. I like their staff. I like the way they're using Dylan. I like their starting running back. He runs that thing hard. Uh, but if they don't come out fast and they let Oklahoma State get up, and they can't, and they go out there and play like they played against against BYU, is that's not the way you want to go into a bye week. That is not the way that you want to go into a bye week.
I got K State also in this one. I just don't think K State can afford to lose another game this early in the season. They lose this game, going to a bye, and then got to go to Colorado. It's might be a long 3 weeks. So
Yeah,
I
yeah,
don't think that's the way they want to go. So
right.
I think what happened at BYU was a wake up call for them to get their stuff together, and I just think they're gonna take it out on Oklahoma State this week.
Okay, all right. Appreciate y'all. Hey, we used to do an hour on rant by. Hey, I'm gonna get y'all final thoughts about the game, and just in case the coaches and the players come back and watch this replay, what message do you want to send to them? Go ahead, start it out, Coach Dre.
I hope they can get some kind of practice in uh, tomorrow, maybe early in the morning. That'll probably be the best time for them to try to get a practice in. Will probably be in the morning. I think we're gonna come out and play fast and physical on defense. On offense, I just want us to start. I want us to get us a good drive going on that first drive. I don't care if it's a touchdown or 3 points. I just want us to go down the
Mm-hmm.
field and assert ourselves uh, that we can move the ball like we want to and do what we need to do. Uh, if these guys come back and watch this, hey man, relax right now, fellas. Uh, don't put more pressure on yourself than you have to. Control what you can control. Control what you can control. You can control yourself, your teammates. Uh, be coachable. Listen. Be accountable. Be focused. For the Florida boys, hey, like I told you, man, block out all the noise now. We home. Let's block out all the noise. Call and check on your peoples, and once you find out they okay and stuff like that, let's block out the noise. We got it. What I say is put on the earmuffs. We don't hear nothing. Uh, we talk with our eyes, but we ain't gonna say too much. Stay focused. Again, it's just a big game, fellas, because it's the next game. That's the only reason it's a big game, because it's the next game on the schedule. Every game is a big game. So let's just come out here and stay focused. And I think Coach Prime and those coaches have put y'all guys in the right position to win the football.
It's simple. Just come in, relax. Um, man, honestly, starting tomorrow, turn your phones off. Check on your family. For all the Florida boys, check on your family. Make sure everything all right. But turn the phones off. Just lock in and just have fun with each other. Because the only thing that matters is the guys that's in that room. So if y'all watching it, the only thing that matters is the guys in that room. So don't lose focus of that, because shoulder to shoulder is what we gonna need come Saturday.
Mm-hmm.
What we can do and how we can execute at a high level, if all three phases are clicking, it's hard to beat this team. Let's put
Right.
a complete game together where all three phases are clicking. Offense, defense, special teams. Let's put it together. Because we keep peaking and we keep peaking and we keep peaking. At some point, that game's gotta come. Y'all already know the world wanna see y'all lose. So what we talking about? So why it shouldn't even be no pressure. We should just go out here to be able to go out here and have fun. Because we already know what the nation think of us. So go out there, let's have fun, let's enjoy this process, let's enjoy this moment, and let's go show the world and go take the respect. That's it. It's just that simple. Let's go take our respect.
All right. Hey, that's the end of the show tonight. Want to thank everybody for tuning in. Appreciate y'all participating in the chat. And the ones that who tune in live, and don't forget to share the video. And if you get a chance, come back and watch the replay. We appreciate it if you're doing that. Want to thank Coach Dre. Thank our guest tonight. He really ain't no guest. He's part of us. He's our brothers, RobDaManMedia. And I think he's flying out tomorrow.
Yeah, so I'm supposed to fly out tomorrow morning, as of right now. But we'll see when I get to the airport.
Okay. Like I said, man, y'all be careful down there in that storm and everything. And once again, like I said, it was a good show. Appreciate y'all always, man, for rocking with me. Y'all been a blessing to me. And if you tune in, don't forget information at the bottom of the screen. Get your shirt. She will appreciate it. And like I said, she out of town on the church concert. When she get back Sunday, she said she's gonna start laying it out and putting it together. And Raw, y'all should receive y'all the next 3 days, she said. All right. Once again, hey, you be good to God. I'm telling you, God gonna be good to you. Coach Dre, Rob, last word. Y'all take care.
I'll say this. We don't got to worry about the players getting in trouble because of this storm. So this might have been the best blessing that we had, because you can't lose focus with family and friends because of this storm.
Like I say, man, stay safe. Get bunkered down. If y'all can get out of there, get a visual, man. Anybody, send your prayers out to everybody to stay in your house, man. Don't be going out trying to do all that crazy stuff. Wait till this storm pass over, and then you can go out. Like you say, always, man. And just always be positive. Be positive. Always try to find a way to pick somebody up. You never know what a smile and a kind word can do for somebody. Somebody might be having a bad day, and you can pick their day up and make them feel better with just a kind word and something like that. But like I always say, if I send no ships out, no ships will come in. And if there's no contest, nobody can win. Games can't be won if they haven't been played. Prayers can't be answered if they haven't been prayed. I am your man, Coach Drake. That is my man, my brother Rob the Man. That's my brother BWatts. We appreciate y'all. We see y'all Sunday.
All right, brother. All right, Rob. All right, people. Appreciate y'all once again. Thank y'all for tuning into the show tonight. Want to thank Coach Drake for being with me every first and third Wednesday. You can see Coach Drake with me one-on-one at 8 p.m. Eastern Time, and RobDaManMedia and Coach Drake on Sunday, 8 p.m. Eastern Time. And on tomorrow, I'll be back at 8 p.m. with Greg Said It. And on Friday, I'll be back by myself doing a solo at 8 p.m. Eastern Time. And on Saturday, right after the game, we'll be back with the post-game show with Stephen Woodland from Maryland. So, hey, that's my schedule. Hope y'all join me. Appreciate everybody. If you don't mind, hit the like button. Subscribe to the channel if you haven't subscribed. And I thank y'all for tuning in and rocking with us tonight. Let's go, Buff. Let's go get it. All right? Thank y'all. watching Sports Talk with BWatts Entertainment. I'm your host, Bernard Walker.
We said.